So today, we're going to take a look at something called Personal CFO. It's a tool that promises to bring some serious order to financial chaos. You know, the kind that so many small businesses deal with. Let's dig in and see how it really works.
Okay, let me ask you something. Does this sound familiar? Your entire finance department is just a patchwork, a bunch of spreadsheets here, a couple of different tools over there, and just so many manual processes. For so many entrepreneurs, this isn't some hypothetical question, right? It's the daily grind. You're trying to juggle all these different apps, make sense of endless spreadsheets. Honestly, it's just a recipe for a massive headache.
And yeah, this is what that mess actually looks like in real life. You're practically drowning in a shoebox full of receipts. When the end of the month rolls around, your reporting feels more like, I don't know, a wild guess than a real strategy. All your critical data, it's scattered everywhere, totally disconnected. And the amount of time you lose just typing things in manually, it's just staggering. The whole system is just built on friction.
But what if you could actually trade all that chaos for some real clarity? Well, this is where the solution comes into the picture. So let's meet your personal CFO.
And this right here, this lays it out perfectly. I mean, look at the difference. The old way is all about chaos, spreadsheets, manual entry, and let's be real, a ton of stress. But the personal CFO way, it flips the script. We're talking clarity, a single dashboard for everything, automation taking over the grunt work, and finally, a sense of control. It's really about getting your time back, and honestly, your peace of mind too.
And here is the core idea, which, I gotta say, is pretty brilliant. Get CFO-level insight without the CFO-level salary. Think about what that means. The goal here is to give small business owners all those powerful strategic insights that you normally get from a high-priced chief financial officer, but without that six-figure price tag. It's basically democratizing that high-level financial brainpower.
So you're probably wondering, how does it actually do all that? Well, it starts with the first foundational pillar, and this is all about automated financial intelligence. This is the part where the machine does the heavy lifting, so you can stop being the bookkeeper and get back to being the CEO.
And just take a look at what's under the hood here. The system uses machine learning to automatically figure out what each transaction is for. No more manual categorizing. It can actually predict your cash flow into the future, which means you can finally make those big decisions, like hiring someone new or expanding, with real confidence. It even has AI that's constantly looking for fraud, adding a layer of security you might not have. See, it's not just about recording what happened. It's about giving you the insight to know what to do next. So here's the bottom line on that. That dreaded pile of receipts you have, it literally transforms from a chore into a goldmine of organized, actionable data. And it happens instantly. That's the magic of that OCR technology, optical character recognition, put to work for your business.
All right, let's move on to the second pillar, because this is where it all comes together. It's not just about having a bunch of smart features. It's about pulling everything into one central command center.
And wow, this command center is seriously powerful. It securely connects to over 11,000 financial institutions across the US and Canada. Think about that. All your accounts, your checking, your credit cards, your loans, they all feed into one place automatically. No more logging into 10 different websites.
Now, for any of you out there who are running more than one business, maybe you have a holding company or a portfolio of real estate, this is a total game changer. You can manage every single one of your businesses from one login. Switching between their dedicated dashboards is as simple as a click. Just think of the time saved. No more logging in and out of a dozen different accounts. It's all right there.
Okay, on to our third and final pillar. And this is where things get really strategic. See, once your data is all automated and centralized, you can finally stop just looking in the rearview mirror at what happened last month. You can start planning the road ahead.
And this is how you do it. This is where your financial data stops being just a history book and starts being a tool to build your future. You can model different what-if scenarios to see how a big decision might impact your bottom line. You can analyze and compare loan options right in the app. There's even a toolkit to get your financials ready for investors. It's all about turning your numbers from a chore into a true strategic asset. So who is all this actually for? Well, as you can see, the net is cast pretty wide. It's not just for the classic small business owner. It's also designed perfectly for accountants who are juggling multiple clients, for real estate investors trying to track a complex portfolio, and definitely for franchise operators who are desperate for that one single consolidated view of everything.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, this sounds great, but what's it going to cost? Let's talk about how you can actually get started. The whole idea here is to be simple and transparent, with pricing that can grow right alongside your business.
So here's a quick look at the plans. You can see how they scale up pretty logically.
The starter plan is perfect for just getting your feet wet. The professional plan gives you more entities, more team members, and that key API access. And then the business plan is basically the whole shebang, unlimited everything, plus the option to white label it for firms who want to put their own brand on it for their clients.
And you know, maybe the best part of all of this is that you can try any of these plans out, completely free, for 14 days. And get this, you don't even have to put in a credit card to sign up. That means it is absolutely 100% risk-free to just jump in and see if it's the right fit for you and your business. So really, after seeing the chaos of the old way and the pure clarity of the new way, the only question left is, are you ready to finally get that feeling of control over your finances? If the answer to that is yes, then it's time to meet your new AI-powered financial advisor. You can start that 14-day free trial we talked about and explore everything for yourself. Just head over to wealth.futuresenseai.com. Thanks for tuning in.